Hey guys, so we were talking about some stuff the other day, and the thing that came up was like gentrification, because we were walking to the train station, and it started with that. So this video is going to be about like a couple of things in your neighborhood that you see that your neighborhood's getting like gentrified and shit.
First off, the first signs that your neighborhood is becoming gentrified is probably the opening of some type of fancy supermarket of some kind.
You're gonna notice that before you had candy right before you were about to buy some food, but now actually you got peanuts. But now you gotta pay $6.99 for them peanuts. Peanuts, mind you, are good for you.
Yeah.
But I want some like gummy worms, I want some gummy bears, I want some
little peach circle candies that I don't even know why those even exist, but they're always there.
It needs to be in the 99
The
cents
99
cheap ass
the
shit.
one with the little ridges and the plastic and the staple.
Exactly, like it looks like it's bad for you, but you know it's good. But anyways, we're moving on from that point. You're gonna notice your supermarket change. Everything in your supermarket is gonna be expensive.
Organic and gluten-free.
Exactly, and they're gonna start putting tags on it. And then first, you're not gonna even see generic ass cereal anymore. That's how you know it's the first phase, because you're gonna try and look for Mr. Cornflakes, and you're not gonna see Mr. Cornflakes there, because you know who you're gonna see? You're gonna see regular ass cornflakes for $5.99.
Or more.
The coffee shops. We was walking to the train station, and then we saw like these tiny bistros. You know these bistros when you see them because they got these chalkboards in the front. So when you see the chalk in the front, that's the first sign, because it's their deal of the day. And then you see like inside that they selling coffee. That's step 2 to the bistro. Then you see inside they have some minimalist designs. But wait, there's more. You gotta look at the floors. When you see the floors and they made of wood, that's how you know. That's how you know that place is gentrified. It's got wooden floors, aged wood.
No tile. No plastic tiling, no linoleum. It's fancy wood instead of just, most places you go to have the simple tile floor. The wood floor is harder to maintain. It's fancy. They're not worried about people getting it dirty, because I don't know, like people take off their shoes in the front, who knows?
But wait for it. Here's the kicker. That wood floor wasn't there. They got aged wood. They found wood from somewhere, made it old, and put it in there.
And made it old.
Yes. So the hipsters could be like, yo, alright, they got some aged wood. That means this place has been here for a while. That means it's part of the community. That means we all in here.
First off, like the bistro, when a bistro is more for like the coffee and those little sandwiches and stuff, that, like that manger type sandwich places with the fancy coffee, has fancy hand drawings on the front.
Or where they be customizing the shit to make you feel special and whatnot. So you go in there, you pay like $9 for coffee. I don't know if you pay $9 for coffee.
You're probably gonna pay $9 for coffee.
So like you put it and they put the little smiley face with the mustache, because all hipsters have mustaches.
And the glasses, you need the glasses, you need the mustache, and the whole situation. The whole like the goatee, all like just like the tiny mustache or something like that.
Word. Note to self, we don't hate hipsters. I'm just saying, these are a couple of things that we notice in our neighborhood that begin to change when hipsters come in. Like if you look at the map right now, we got downtown Brooklyn, but if you look at the next map, that shit is New Manhattan, or New Downtown Manhattan, aka Chinatown is now like New Midtown. Now 42nd Street is like New Uptown.
Yeah, basically. Like all of downtown Brooklyn that used to be like regular shopping areas for, us low to middle class people of color have now become condos and fancy malls and, fancy, like the Barclays Center, for instance, like that wasn't a thing like a few years ago.
When the Barclays Center dropped, everything changed.
Everything changed.
Like everything went up, there was guards everywhere, people had to lose a lot of their businesses. Like I used to do my hair over there, and I would go there all the time because it was really convenient and it was by Atlantic. So my hairdresser, she used to work at this shop called Skills, but then they got bought out and replaced by a pizza restaurant. So she had nowhere to go and she had to move somewhere else. So like the whole upheaval of Barclays like changed a lot of the area down there. But it gets even worse when you get more downtown. There's like more buildings and condos, and it's just like...
And they're all empty. Like, it doesn't seem like anybody's actually living there right now. I'm just like, does anyone live here? It seems really desolate, but it's really like developed desolate. Like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, then your rent goes up. And then you're like, what the fuck am I gonna do? How am I gonna make rent this week? Rent went up like $6,000. I don't have $6,000.
It went up $6,000 overnight.
Exactly, overnight. And then like the landlord's coming in, he's like, yo, bruh, you gotta go. And you're like, yo, why I gotta go? Cause you know, I'm not gonna say names, but he wants to move in here. Why he wanna move in here? Because it's closer to, you know, Manhattan. And it's not as expensive for him.
For him.
So like,
not for you.
Yeah, so like the question raises is like, yo, where are we gonna go? If all the people in gentrified neighborhoods are in a gentrified neighborhood, where are you gonna go? Like, are you gonna move to Detroit? That's exactly where you're gonna go.
Yeah, driving everybody out from where they originally called home, and it's just like a little bit ridiculous and annoying. But it's just like, what do you do to counteract it? It just seems like a lot of people are saying they don't like it, but there's nothing that anyone could really do about it. And it's like you feel a little bit stuck. Like, okay, my neighborhood is becoming gentrified. I don't know where else to go because I've lived in this neighborhood for my whole life, and this is where I call home. And it's just like, what do you do at that point? You could move somewhere else, but why should you have to? I have a story. So, I have a friend who lives in an area that's slowly becoming gentrified right now. The landlord came to her and her family was living there for like a long time, and straight up was like, we're raising the rent, we need you to leave. Like, they just want her out because I think it's like they got rent control. Like, they have a certain amount of rent that they have, and the landlord's not happy with that because it's probably lower than what the other people in the building is like paying. Well, her family has been refusing to leave for several years, but you know, it's kind of up in the air whether or not they're gonna be able to stay there for an extended period of time because they keep pushing and pushing and pushing. I mean, they can't evict them because they you know, they're paying rent. They're not paying rent or nothing, but they want them out. And they want them out because they know there's other people who's gonna pay more to live in the same place that they live right now.
Yup.
Major sign that your neighborhood is becoming gentrified. The Kennedy Fried Chicken closes down. See, once you don't have the Kennedy Fried Chicken, your whole neighborhood is going to shit.
Into some Tex-Mex restaurant.
Yes, Tex-Mex or sushi fusion, Asian fusion, something or the other, something like that.
And then after the Tex-Mex comes in, you know, that fried chicken gonna turn into roasted chicken. It's gonna be grilled. None of the trans fats, none of the oils, none of the good crunch in the crunch.
No seasoning.
Yup, you know, like that guy that's in the KFC commercial. Y'all not gonna be doing that. No. Y'all gonna be doing regular ass drumsticks. Y'all not gonna have the fried on it.
You're gonna have no drumstick. You're just gonna have a piece of roasted chicken breast.
Yeah.
With the lines and the little green shit on it, and that's it.
No bones. You ain't gonna be chewing no shit right here.
No.
But yeah, that's the most important thing. Remember, you won't have your Kennedy Fried Chicken no more.
Nope.
And you ain't gonna be eating shit, and you're gonna be tight, and that's gonna make you angry. And you know, you probably gonna wanna move to Detroit. I think we covered what we wanted in this video. You know, if you guys like it, you know, share it with your friends. If you wanna, you know, like it. If you want to subscribe.
Leave some comments on your thoughts about this whole situation. Maybe where you live is different. We live in New York City. And in New York City, there's really apparent things going on, but you know, it's different in other parts of the country. You know?
Yo, word, what's your story? Where you come from? Do you have rotisserie chicken? Did you lose your fried chicken? So, you know, just tell us and, you know, we'll respond and we'll upload videos when we do. So, enjoy what we said, if we said anything that resonated with you. Peace.
Bye.